MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle next. Charlie Collier is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's a high pop-up. Grandal able to look this one in, and that's your first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now to the plate, Padilla 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, that pushes him up to 40 now on the year. Runner goes for
go
third.
hard, you're scoring, go hard.
Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Mets currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the...
Ready for another chance? Padilla. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Carrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Gene Segura standing in.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind for a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our road to the show. Now at the plate, Padilla. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 56.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Third. Padilla has it. And there's 1 away. So digging in now, Padilla. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Scott Kingery.
Philly down to their last strike. 1-1-1. Ground ball to third. Padilla. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
For our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs.
Time for baseball on the show from the... Ready now, Padilla. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the third baseman, number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him? Striding in once again, Padilla. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Nola.
Rounded to third. Padilla scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Ready for another shot now. Padilla.
Number 56.
First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Philmeyer is on his way home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 8.
Ramos.
Hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Will.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So striding forward now, Padilla tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Got it, boy. That was a laser.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. He's running. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Padilla ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 6-3.
Way to get on base.
Yeah, and this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
0-1, here's the pitch.
2-2.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Barehanded at his knees to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1. At the plate, Padilla. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one.
Phillies, 9 runs.
from the city of Brother. Settling in now, Padilla. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully...
In now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Odubel Herrera.
The 2-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping into the box, Padilla hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, a base hit. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ramos.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this, that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's set and the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So a struggle that time for him in center field. Into the box now, Padilla. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On the season, Padilla is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding in, Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Gene Segura standing in. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Padilla. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and
Now
2 away.
Number 56.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their...
Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Fish led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. So coming to the plate, Padilla. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact.
Now batting, Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Koo moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on base.
After that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Ready now for the Marlins, Michael Koo.
The center fielder, Michael.
The 1-1 home.
Good.
Now a attempt here. Padilla is there. This one in. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in now, Padilla.
Number 56.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Come on, go
Left
hard.
it in
He's
the air
scoring.
towards
Go
left
on.
center. Schneider on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Stepping in, Padilla, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Number 56.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Hang on.
Is
Right
to
here,
his
right
left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The right fielder, number 9.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he recovers to make the play. So a run is across to score, but they do. Coming to the plate now, Padilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Mets leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs.
From Little Havana, just west of. Now at the plate, Padilla. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 56.
Fly ball heading for the alley.
Round it.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the 1-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Padilla, second at-bat for him here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. First here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no. Leading off the inning, Elias Adams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by runs, but it's really key for this lead. try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-2. Switch to third. Padilla right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Padilla, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit hard to short.
You're up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in Padilla. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Elias Adams. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Base hit, long drive into the corner. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Stepping up now, Padilla is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made.
Right here, on the
Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate, and he's safe. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Metropolitans came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Knights. 5 runs on 9.
First open back in. Now at the plate, Padilla. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting the lineup.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to... Standing in, Padilla. He hit the ball hard, but lined out to start the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Koo is there, and that's the third out. Into the box now, Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
56.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Ballard rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So 2 on with 2 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the 0-2 to first.
All right, hold on right here.
Backhand, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. So stepping in, Padilla singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Rosario.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now that's popped up. O'Brien is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Ramos.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. A pause, and the 0-2. Now the double steal is on here. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that.
Digging in, Padilla. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The catcher, number 40.
Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
McNeil, the runner at third. Padilla over at second. Rosario at first. 2 out in the inning.
All right, you're here. You're here.
The
You're
right
here.
side of the infield. Scooped up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh.
This is line to left.
Birdie.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order. With up next from Miami, Gabby Guerrero. It was 65. A backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Got to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Padilla.
Number 56.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schneider looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one. Into the box, Padilla. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Acuna. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got on this line? The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Striding into the box, Padilla will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. This is on the ground and on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozzie Albies.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Padilla is up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up from New York, Padilla. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Play Padilla. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, number 56.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And late reactions, and they got him. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Camargo.
Line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Padilla. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Andrew.
In a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Padilla working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now batting, number 6.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. Pitch outside. The throw is right there as Avila says, not on my watch. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 56.
Skied into straightaway right. Park is there. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Tommy Hunter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. A.J. Minter gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
This afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs, 7 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swings down to third. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Stepping into the box, Padilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 56.
High and deep to right center. Rodriguez going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's
there you go. Come on, baby. You're up.
The relay,
You're up.
and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board.
Leading off the inning, Melvin Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rodriguez.
On the ground to third. Padilla gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run.
Hit to third. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Padilla. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. Digging in, Padilla. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
56.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far. Stepping in, Padilla. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Acuna is over, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. Stepping in for the Braves, David Escalona. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good. This one been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So another acceptance. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's totaled 13 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Padilla on to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anthony DeSclafani earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kevin Gossman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Drew Pomerantz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Padilla. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Striding in now for the Nats, Spencer Kieboom. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Digging in to try it again. Padilla set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Pitch popped up. Zimmerman over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Cespedes.
Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson. The 1-2. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Padilla. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he popped him up. Dozier ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Michael A. Taylor.
To third. Padilla has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Padilla. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Robles is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. MLB The Show. Now to the plate, Padilla. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now the Nationals will have to deal with his great wheels on base from the get-go.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Runners on the move for second, and a step off. And he'll be run down between first and second, and a mental mistake that time. Striding in for his first at-bat, Victor Robles, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Down toward the left. Padilla is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Padilla, a base hit in his first trip.
56.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll move. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Padilla. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
From the borough of Queens. So digging in now, Padilla. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Runner's on his way to third.
Hold up here, hold up here, hold up here.
Hit out to short.
Find the ball, find the ball.
He misses it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runners are at first and third with none out.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Pitch is popped up. Rojas is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat, and you got.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like.
Ready now, Padilla. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. The 3-1, and there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Some more of the digging in and looking for more. Padilla. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Number 56.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Robles ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Striding in once again, Padilla trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jankowski is after it, and no one will track it down. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Padilla. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win Tommy Hunter earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left.